Oh boy, talk about motivational Monday, Sonnies. Today we're so excited to welcome back Andrea Moccio, a true lifestyle and women's wellness force in our community. Andrea blends beauty, culture, confidence, travel, social media, self-care into one powerful mission, helping people feel better, helping people live fuller, and stepping into the best version of themselves. She's inspiring, she's insightful, and deeply intentional in the way that she builds her brand and serves others. Andrea, we are so happy to welcome you on Sunny TV. Welcome, boo.
Hi, how are you?
Yay! Well, we've been talking for months about this incredible interview, and I'm so excited to dive into the world. We started talking about goal up and dig in.
Yep.
You talk about how that mindset came about?
So the glow up and goal dig mindset kind of started because I was in survival mode. I was in fight or flight. I'm a boy mom of 3 boys. They're all older now. They're 26, 23, and 17.
Oh, that's a relief.
Oh, yeah. It's a super fun age. I'm so proud of myself for keeping them alive this long and like building good men out there. So I was in survival mode and I started to lose weight and I was 275 pounds. I am now 200. I've kept it off for
Awesome.
5 years.
Amazing.
And it just became this thing where like, I have to be the driver of this bus. I can't let the struggles of my life take over. So I literally just was like, I gotta goal up. I gotta goal dig, like, and that's pretty much how it started. It just was like this slap in the face. I hit a wall and I was like, girl, you are destroying yourself. You're miserable. You're just not present with your children and in life. You're there, but you're not there. And it just was this moment where, I was a size 22 and I was just struggling so bad. And I had done all the diets, I had done all the things, but I didn't really, really put myself into it. I finally was like, all right, you got to stop with the mom juice. We normalize that.
Yeah, it's like a patch. We're just kind of covering up something.
We're Band-Aiding the things.
We're
not really addressing the actual things. So it kind of brought me to this thing where I'm the one that has to dig myself out because no one is coming to save me but myself.
Right, so. Yeah. So what made you're going on this journey and then all of a sudden you had this eureka moment, I can build a business here. I can affect and influence other people to live the better life. How did this all come about?
So I was in corporate world. I was an executive admin. I also been a personal assistant, ultra high net worth families. So I'm really good at managing other people's things. And my husband's always making fun of me. He's like, you can manage everyone else, but like us. I'm like, no, I got us together. It may be organized chaos,
right?
But I got it.
Yeah.
So I was, a travel agent on the side because I love Disney and cruising, and it just kind of fell in my lap, and I started doing travel. And then in that wellness journey, I started to use my social media as a platform to showcase and tell people You're not alone. If I can do this, and I was so broken and fighting depression and mental health and just the plight of being a mom and, a businesswoman, you can do it too. So changing, my social media platform as that voice and to be raw and to be honest with people because, social media can be such a great tool. But a lot of people see like the pretty things and of course I have like lovely content that's positive but a lot of it's not real, right? So I really strive to be like, I'm going to show you when I'm breaking out. Like,
right.
I'm going to show you when I'm having a hard day. I'm going to relate to you. I'm going to talk about mental health. I'm going to talk about the root cause of things because we can't keep Band-Aiding things.
Yeah.
For me, it was finding the solutions and the root causes to why I was depressed, why I was in this fight or flight mode, and why I was gaining weight. And I just had to be a better mom and a better wife and a better human in society. So that's pretty much how it kind of all started. And then it just went into doing social media content. Like I hated to text. Like I would not text people. I'd be like, just call me. And now I'm like, where's my phone? It's literally on like 10% all the time. But I use my, that social media and content, and I'm always filming. Everything's content. And just showcasing that we can be real and authentic, and it doesn't have to be all like rainbows and unicorns on social media all the
Right,
time.
and clickbait and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
You really do bring something to the table, which is different and extraordinary, which is real, and like you said, you really do get a really good viewpoint of who you are, especially on your socials and your content.
Yeah.
How has that journey been? Has that been hard
So
to navigate?
It's really hard because my boys are like, oh my God, Mom, you're like on my friend's feed, and I'm like, well, then they're not my people.
Yeah.
And that's the thing in social media, I may not be for you,
Mm-hmm.
and that's okay. And my husband and I always kid around. We're like, there's an ass for every seat. I may not be your person. I may not be the person that you go to for travel or for social media, or like I'm an esthetician now. Because of this wellness journey, it brought me into skincare. I lost a ton of weight. I had surgeries to remove the excess skin, and that was another catalyst for me. Was social media and just society in general will poo-poo surgeries and plastic surgery because it's just vain. And a lot of people, because I've been in this world so long now, it's been 3 years, is that so many people lose the weight, they do the work, and then they're left with all this excess skin and
Absolutely.
fat. And it's not healthy for you. You're carrying this all, and that's what happened with me. I was carrying all this extra weight in my midsection. It was all this pain in my lower back, on my bladder. I mean, I already had a really crappy bladder from 3 kids.
Right.
But all this weight, and then the final straw for me was my skin started opening up and like getting fungus and stuff, and I would have to wear deodorant in the folds of my skin. Like I'm tucking it all in. I was like, this is not healthy.
Yeah.
And I literally was like, it was a hard decision because you think of what are people going to say. But at the end of the day, I had to do it for myself to feel better, to have more energy, to be able to sleep, to look better in clothes, to feel confident again. I think society, because we just compare like the Kardashians and all the things that we see on social media, we don't talk about the struggle that it is mentally and physically on people when they go through, especially with the GLP-1s these days. People
Absolutely.
are using shots, and they're losing the muscle, they're losing that elasticity, that collagen, and they're drooping.
You can tell right away.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's unhealthy.
What is your thoughts on that? I mean, like osteoporosis. What are you thinking with
Well,
long-term
I'm thinking,
usage?
Look, it's a tool.
Yeah.
It's a great tool if you're doing it correctly. If you are exercising, if you're eating, if you're drinking a lot of water to offset the shots, if you're looking at what you're eating, your protein, you can't just use it as like, I'm not going to eat. Like, I'm not going to eat. Like, you have to eat because your
Right.
body still needs that fuel. So, my husband is on the shot. And listen, kudos to him. He was 300 pounds. He's down to 250, but he's doing it the right way.
Okay.
He's at the gym 4 days a week. He is counting his macros. He's meal prepping. So it's a lot of it is the mindset and changing your lifestyle. If you're going to still continue to drink your espresso martinis and, have your sliders, but then you're not eating the rest of the week, like, it's just not healthy. But I say do all the things. Do all the things that are going to help you get to your goal, but you have to modify your lifestyle. Like, that mindset, like, that's what's really changed for me was the mindset. Like, I lost my weight without the shots, but they weren't a thing at that time. So it was really hard, and I've tried them. I have tried the shots because I've gotten to a point where I plateaued. I'm like at 200, I'm stuck there. My lipedema and lymphedema is really hard to live with. It's not just cellulite. It's a fat cell disease where your fat cells get engorged. They don't go back. So I work out with my husband now, but I'm still stuck at that 195 to 200. So I did try the shots. They did not work for me. I was nauseous or whatever.
I've heard that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I've heard that. The
So,
nausea.
but always talk to your doctor.
Sure.
That's why you should check in every week with your doctor and see what's going on. And if you are eating, if you are exercising, because it's not just a magic patch. It's not a magic wand. And that's what I think the problem is people just think, I'm just going to do the shot and I'll be fine.
No,
Right.
you still have to eat right.
You
You still
have
have
to.
to do. That's the thing too. Like
Yeah.
I'm a proponent. If there's something that you don't like about yourself, and there's something out there that's
Yeah.
legal that can help you, and the research has
Absolutely.
been done, then yes. But people all the time, they're like, I'm just going to get on this weight loss, tirzepatide, semaglutide.
Well, I mean, it's been for the day
But-
of time. Fen, remember
Oh
back
my
in the
God,
day?
Fen.
But,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
but the problem is none of those are miracle things.
not.
You have to still do the work.
And
It's
that's
not
the-
any.
where the mind.
Ew, and you notice how when people are on those Ozempic or on these weight loss drugs, how they start to look super creepy.
Well, that's what we were just talking
That's
about.
that
Yeah.
And but then
elasticity
their
and-
butts look weird.
Yeah.
Like,
that your
ugh.
skin starts
Yeah.
to get affected. And that's kind of why I ended up in this esthetician world. At 50, I decided to go back to school. I honestly really wanted to be a nurse, but I was like, by the time I go to school to be a nurse, I'm like, I'm going to be 60. And I'm like, I can't handle
So
that.
you really love to nurture and care for people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of was like ding light bulb moment. God was like, hey, girl, you should really be taking care of people because
I
that's
love
kind
this.
of your thing. So I was like, all right, well, let me go into the skincare world because, again, we don't talk about our skin. We think of it as like vanity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our skin is our largest organ.
Yes.
It's literally telling us all the time what's going on. It's telling us when you're going through hormonal changes. Hello,
Yeah.
I'm literally going through menopause, and I started breaking out like a 12-year-old on my cheeks, and I'm the worst. And my friends, my other esthetician friends, are like, "Stop picking," and I'm like, "I know everything I tell my people not to do, I'm doing."
Yeah.
Because I'm a human.
Yeah.
Because I'm not perfect, and that's what I portray in my socials and in life every day. You get what you get with me. Like I'm told, my friends call me transparent Dre because I'm transparent. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no BS here. There's no sugarcoating things, and I just think that's my coat of armor because you know what you're getting with me.
Yeah.
So that just brought me into this whole skincare world because we're not talking about the largest organ. Like everything's connected to it. So again, with the GLP-1s and the diets and the this and the that, and you're stressed out, your skin's gonna show your stress, your hormones, what you eat. Your skin is literally always telling you, when you're breaking out, when like whatever.
Yeah.
And we don't
Your
take
skin's
care
like
of
a
it.
sponge, so it will absorb so many great nutrients too.
And it's holding us together.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
all our organs, our nervous, that's the other thing we don't talk about, is the nervous system, the lymphatic system, the circulatory system, how those all work together with our body. Our mind and our gut also are the catalyst for all those other organs to work together. So if you think about, like, if you're talking negatively to yourself, like what happens?
Everything
just-
turns negative.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
If you
and
have
gray.
toxic people, toxic environments, toxic work, your mindset just breaks down and that's what you become. So, I'm always of the school of look at the bright side. Try to look at the bright side of things. There's a reason why there's the negative, but why did this happen? And if you have toxic things in your life, get rid of them.
Yeah.
They're serving you no purpose.
Sometimes easier said than done, though. I gotta
this
say.
is absolutely
Sometimes
true.
it's family members. But what I tell the people,
I've cut off family members, unfortunately.
you
I've
don't
had
have to sit next to them at the holiday table. You can sit at the kids' table,
Correct.
which is the most fun table
Exactly.
anyway,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I mean, it's hard because I will say I have cut off family members for now
Yeah.
because it was like a realization that a lot of the past things that I had gone through, my depression, my suicidal thoughts, and all of those things came from my childhood, and it was like, oh, dang, I have to cut off some very important people in my life just so I can heal and understand and break what's constantly in the back of my mind, like that drunk monkey that's like, you're not enough.
Yeah.
You're not worthy. Like I struggle with that every day, and I may not show it on my socials, but it's literally like, you're not worthy. You're not good enough. You're not.
Really?
Yeah. But that was the defining moment where it was like, I need to cut certain people out of my life, even though they are family, so that I can heal and process the years of what I went through so that I can be a better mom and a better wife and a better human, because I'm just walking around with this like, fake wall up, smiling, and I'm literally breaking down.
Almost
on
like
the
Stepford
inside.
Wives, kind of. Yeah.
pretty
Very
much.
similar.
So,
So
yeah,
with
it's
the
hard.
world of cosmetics and the world of skincare, I love that you're streamlining it for people to really understand what works for your body, your skin. Can you talk a little bit about because I hear so many times that go into an Ulta and it's so overwhelming.
Oh my gosh.
What do you look
Yeah.
for? How do you know? What's
So,
the right things?
You've got Ulta and you've got TikTok
Yeah.
and Sephora and all the influencers. And listen, I have a TikTok shop. I get sent free stuff all the time to try out. It's like TikTok put me in this I do lifestyle, I do travel, I do the socials. But TikTok has this thing where last year they changed it and they were like, okay, you're the skincare girl. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
No,
I'm
just
like,
gonna-
but I want to be the clothes girl. Like, I want to get cute clothes.
Let me know when you're hiring for that. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Send me the free clothes. And every time I'm like, oh, that's a cute outfit. I want it. And they're like, declined. I'm like, dang.
They're like, you
But
stay in your lane, skincare girl.
They're like, we're gonna send you PDRN. We're gonna send you,
Okay.
the snail stuff, like all this. I'm like, all right, great. But then I'm gonna break out.
Let me ask you this. Do you go on the sites for like Leaping Bunny and the PETA sites to see which are really cruelty free?
That's a good question.
And do you,
So I
if
just,
they send you things that are not cruelty free, do you trash them, send them back, or do you use them?
I will try things. I did download an app the other day. It's called Healthy Living, and it will tell you like from food to makeup what's in the products. I do try to stay with natural stuff. I do use medical grade, obviously, because that's pretty, I'm in that world.
Another level.
But I did find a brand that is all made in the United States. They're out of Texas, cruelty-free, paraben-free, and some of the proceeds go to save farm animals.
Oh, cool.
So they're pretty amazing. So I like to blend the two. I like the medical grade and I like the natural, obviously. Everyone's on this beef tallow kick right now.
Yeah, it's not our thing.
It's gonna clog your pores.
Yeah. Well,
It
that's
clogs
kind
your
of what happened. It
pores.
kind of, we were starting to break out. We had
Yeah.
somebody that let us try it. And we
It's
was like,
too greasy.
it's
I don't want
very-
it. It doesn't
very
absorb. It
dense.
just sits like.
But
Right.
everybody's different.
Okay, well,
Everybody's skin
why
is
don't they use the
different.
beef tallow? Why don't you guys just keep cooking with it and stop putting it on your body? How about that?
Yeah. So.
but interesting. So, like, how do you zero in on somebody? Like, when you're going in for your first, or you come to the people for the first consultation, what does that look like? What kind of variables should they bring to the table for you to answer?
So for me, what I really am trying to do in my room differently is not just let's talk about your skincare. Let's talk about why you're breaking out. Let's talk about how old are you? What are you doing? Are you using anything? I get a lot of people that are like, I don't use anything. I just use water. Well, I was of the same school. I literally did not start doing skincare until 3 years ago. I was of the school. I'm just going to age gracefully. These are my genetics. I have great genetics, by the way. Thank you. I'm 51. I am Hispanic. Like I have good things going, but it does not stop the fact that we lose collagen, we lose elasticity. Environmental is so huge. We don't think about how much our skin absorbs. When you're using cleaning products, your skin is absorbing that.
Right.
The water that we wash ourselves with, the air quality, that all these variables, trying to find out what is your lifestyle like, what are you eating, what are you drinking, what is your stress levels. We don't talk enough about cortisol and our stress that gets stuck in our face. So it's gonna be a consultation of like, we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty of all the things that you have done up until this point. What are your goals, and how are we going to help you achieve those goals? I really, I'm a fan of do whatever you want to do. Botox, fillers, I don't care. If it makes you feel good, do it. I used to do Botox and filler because I was working for a cosmetic surgeon's office, and it was like, we need a model. Somebody called out, and it was like, all right, go for it.
Totally,
like,
yeah.
Inject me, like, go for it. I have not had any injectables in 2 years for fillers.
Wow, you look amazing.
Thanks. And Botox I got last year in December, like my 11s, because one of the girls I worked with at work, she's like, we got to get rid of those. I'm like, but they're fine. I'm like, I don't walk around going like this all day. So that was December. That was the last time I just really trying to stay away from it.
Yeah.
Because there are other things that you can do, right? So I focus on the lymphatic drainage facials, and I just got certified for the buccal massage, which is where they go in and like release all that tension that helps with TMJ on the inside.
Right.
Because it's
Didn't
very
Leanne Rhymes like have some sort of? Was that it?
that was just on.
It was like a miracle that just of relief for her.
It's crazy. Like I'm like trying to find people. I'm like, come, let me try. Like I
Yeah.
gotta practice. My husband's like, absolutely not. You're not putting your hands in my mouth. I'm like, dude.
Oh please!
Come on.
3 kids. Come on.
Exactly. But yeah. So it's just that using a gua sha. Like,
Oh yeah.
the
What do you think
gua
about
sha-
Ashim
that?
loves that thing.
Ashim loves a gua sha.
It does work. Like I will like my before and after pictures are crazy.
Look,
Like, what
I tried
look
that
like.
jade roller thing.
Yeah.
I did it for 3 months.
It
It's
depends
not-
on which one you get.
Yeah.
Because
No,
I have a really good one I put in the freezer.
I got a really good one, and I tried. I did it for 3 months, and there was no change.
The
Like
jade
I don't know how
roller-
much I believe in all these like
Not the
stones
jade
on my
roller.
face
I do.
and stuff.
I love it.
Well, with the gua sha though, you're actually like doing
Maybe I need to try that.
the gua sha. You're like pulling
Yeah.
and moving. Like
See,
you
I'm
have
too
to
rough.
move.
I got my note is just be gentle. Because I'm like,
Yeah, well,
with the
I'm
gua-
like,
yeah. I'm like, come on.
Well, you have to move, all those nerve endings
Yeah.
and the blood flow, and that's getting the collagen to start moving again, which brings you to like doing chemical peels or microneedling. When you do a microneedling, that's going to help your collagen start again, and you're going deeper into the dermis, and it's a controlled ablation of your skin. So like think of a tattoo and you're breaking the skin. We're not putting ink in it obviously, but that breaking of the skin and controlled ablation of the skin is going to help regenerate that collagen and get the skin to regenerate itself.
That's what you want. You want that juicy, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? You don't want that like thin skin, which is awesome. I mean, I know that there's ladies out there listening to this right now. What is a good way to make them feel confident to contact you if they have questions? What's a good follow for you?
So just DM me. Get in my DM.
Awesome.
What's your stuffs, your names on
my
the
names?
Instagrams?
My gosh, I have so many. So on TikTok, it's Glow Up and Gold Egg.
Got it.
On Facebook, it's my name, Andrea Moccio. On Instagram, I have my personal, which is Dream1226.
Got it.
My Instagram for skin esthetician is Reglow by Dre. And then I have my travel. But if you find me on one of those,
Oh,
you'll
following you on Instagrams right now.
Fabulous.
Booyah.
So yeah, just DM me. Get in my messenger. Ask me the questions. Like it's a free consult. It's a free skin analysis. There's no obligation. I'm not a hard sell. I'm not going to give you something that you don't need. I don't believe in that. There's, if you need something, you need it. If you don't, you don't. I'm going to be honest and transparent because that's who I am. But just you have questions, you want to chat, like just get in my DM. Let's talk. I feel like many women need to find themselves again.
Yes.
We're running around trying to be the best moms, trying to be businesswomen, trying to be the best wives, and we forget about ourselves. And self-care is not selfish.
Yes. God bless.
Self-care is not selfish. It's a necessity. I tell this to people every single time. When you go on an airplane and that mask falls down, what is the first thing
Put on
they
yourself
tell
first and let everybody
you?
die.
You got to
No, that's not what they say.
Put it on yourself first.
Right.
Baby J can get the mask after because you are no good to anyone if you are not alive and well.
And that is a
Correct.
metaphor for life.
You, like literally.
Yeah.
So do the things that make you happy. Get rid of the toxic. Change your mindset. Mindset is literally half of the battle because we get stuck in what we've been brought up in, and we're so used to that. It's so hard to be like, I got to change my mindset because we're so stuck in those patterns and childhood patterns and breaking the stigmas. And what is the worst thing for us is we feel like society's always judging us. Who cares?
Right.
If they're judging you, they're not your people. They don't need to be in your life. They are not for you.
You
Yes.
need to be
Find
around the
yourself
people
some
that are
good
fanning your
friends
flames.
and family that are going to elevate you, that are going to support you, that are going to lift you up and help you succeed. If they are jealous, if they don't like what you do, there's the door.
Right.
And it's hard to change and make
Yeah.
that be your mindset, but you're doing yourself a disservice by not doing that. because
Listen, other people's perception of what you are and that's not your reality. So let these other people continue.
Exactly.
You can speculate all you want.
Yeah.
I just got to tell you, thank you
Yes,
for
thank you so
today.
much.
This is
This was
inspiring.
awesome.
You are changing the course on how
Thank
people are looking at health and wellness, and you're bringing a beautiful, raw, and real light, and that is such
you.
a gift. Thank you for
Thank
your
you
time.
so much. I'm so happy to be here and just to be able to share my story and all the things. It just really brings me so much joy. And if I can just help one person, then I've put a mark on this world.
Amazing.
I love it.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Guys, we're going to take a quick break with Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.